Welcome to the GoToAK.com special feature video blog, Ididamush, Ice Camera Action. Hey, you, read this. My name is Scott. I'm a weatherman.
Good morning. Well, after last week,
half of my day is spent talking about the outdoors. The other half is spent living it.
Video blog. My name's Scott Elnes. I'm a heck of a guy.
This winter I've been out skiing, I've been out snowshoeing, but recently I got an offer to do the ultimate Alaskan adventure. I'm about to mush my own dog team through the Denali wilderness, and the mercury is going to fall as low as 45 below during the day. I should probably get ready.
Special training or skills you have? Meteorology. Tell us about yourself. Interest, profession. I am a professional dork.
I got to get myself in better shape.
You're making lists, you're getting gear.
And like typical me, I've got to obsess a little bit about it too. Oh wait, I got to buy gear.
December 29th, the day that I can officially cover my entire melon. Like frighteningly like an Ewok. I helped ruin Star Wars!
But who knows how to dress for a mushing trip? Oh, I know.
Monday, right before Christmas, I'm going to go interview Dee Dee John.
Dee Dee has over 20 Iditarods under her belt, so yeah, you can pretty much assume she knows a little bit about the gear.
It has massive aerobic aspects to it, where you're really running with dogs and you're moving fast and you're moving among them fast, and then followed by very stoic, you know, just sealing up. So you might be completely wet and sweaty and then you freeze up.
Right.
She gave me about 30 years experience in just a few minutes.
I wear different layers for different temperatures. And
mushing routinely puts you face to face with some of the harshest weather and trail conditions that you'll find on planet Earth.
So our clothes have to vent, but then they have to also really seal and do the job.
Right.
And they have to be easy to move in because we have issues that we need to take. We can't be bound down so tight that if I get into a tangle, I can't immediately get to the dogs. So that's the secret to some of these things. That's my assortment, and I need it. There isn't a single piece there, because if there was something I could do without, I would deep six it in a hurry.
And of course, mushing is all about the dogs, so who better to hit up for advice about the dogs than the 2009 Iditarod Humanitarian Award winner and of course three-peat champion, Lance Mackey.
Now, for what I'm about to do, what advice would you have for me in regards to the dogs?
Well, first off, you got to be patient with them. You know, they're a dog and they don't know you. They don't know your voice. They've been trained by somebody else. They know that you're not the person they've been training with. They're going to try and take advantage of you.
The dogs you have are important, there's no doubt. But where you put them, that can mean the difference.
We put a leader up front that has the brains and the knowledge and the know-how, and then put a younger, enthusiastic, you know, inexperienced dog with him.
Meet Zorro. He was the lead dog for Mackey for years until he was injured by a snow machine.
He was in bad shape. He was in bad shape.
So Lance advises to take care.
Just take care of yourself, you know, making sure you don't freeze your fingertips and your earlobes and your tip of your nose and stuff like that.
I felt obligated to ask Lance, how does it feel to be champ?
I think Dee Dee John said it one year is, you know, she won the lottery. There's nothing she would change. All of those things that make it possible for me to just hang out during the day and run dogs and not worry about, you know, the finances, so to speak.
Right.
Life is good. No complaints.
As I was heading out for my adventure, I thought, well, maybe I should drop in on Martin Boozer. He's on the way, and he's ridden the Iditarod faster than anyone in history.
Come on, fellas!
So we decided to take his dogs for a walk.
Come on, fellas!
And I decided to ask him, what's the ideal temperature?
When I was younger, I said 10 below is great. Then I got older, and now 0 is great. You know. But the window, the ideal window for drivers and dogs is probably 10 degrees on either range. You know, 10 above to 10 below. That way the driver don't get too cold and the dogs stay cool.
Our guide had told me a few days earlier that conditions may be less than ideal.
There may be some bare tundra out on there.
Well, that's
what's your...
The tussocks, the tundra, the glare ice, and the bare ground, of course, are regular challenges on a lot of the races. And I typically say it's easy on the dogs and hard on the driver.
So with conditions that can be that rough, what makes it all worthwhile?
I call it the magic carpet ride. You know, when everything goes right, and most people have never seen or heard total quiet, total peace. And that's what it is out on the trail. Once you get going, you know, in the beginning there's huge commotion and excitement, and then once you pull the hook, it's just slight panting and the swooshing of the runners and total silence. And that to me is the beauty. Nature, the dogs, and my sled.
Eastbound down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done.
As I headed on down the park's highway, soon the Alaska Range was coming into view. And not too far after was Healy. It's the town where our base camp is. The Denali Dome Home.
Wonder why they call it the Dome Home. Oh.
Those in the know have been using this place as a base camp for their Denali adventures for over 20 years, because there's always a warm fire and there's always a killer view. The only view I'm really interested in is the back of my eyelids, but that's a little bit easier said than done.
I don't know, kind of an ominous feeling. Not sleeping really well tonight, but in a good way. You know, you really feel like you're engaged in life when you do something like this, and I have a feeling the next few days are going to be, you know, really electric as far as the emotions go and everything else. So hopefully I can get some more sleep. And wow.
In our next edition, we're going to visit the most famous bus that hasn't done anything in years. We'll see temperatures fall to 15 below and then keep falling and keep falling and keep falling. And then there's this.
Do I look like I ate it? Because I did. Hard.
Come on, everybody, open up your mind. What you do not seek, you shall not find. Never be afraid to open your heart and see it. Believe, free it. Come on, everybody, just let yourself go. You're fooling yourself. You can think you're in control. Written in the stars, it can never be us. So see it.